Hello students, how are you? I hope you are all fine. Today we are going to start our first chapter from grammar, and that is sentences. What is meant by sentences? Before reading and studying what is sentences, here look at this table. There are two columns A and B. First of all, we will read these two columns and the sentences given below them. First, we will see that A column. Look at that. Sri Lanka island is. Second sentence, or second thing, Seema lesson likes brother my eye handwriting. Look at that second column. Sri Lanka is an island. Seema reads the lesson. I like my brother's handwriting. Right now, I think you got an idea about the difference between column A and B. Initially, if you look, both the groups and the words given in that particular both columns. In A columns, that words or that arrangement of word is meaningless. But all the groups of column B have some sense, and the group of words, therefore the group of words that make complete sense, and it is called as sentence. So the all the lines and the group of words in column B are belongs to sentences, but the words in column A are meaningless and therefore they are not sentences. Because look at that once again in column B, Sri Lanka is an island. In this group of words, these groups have a unity, then they stand independently and express a clear meaning Therefore, in the other words, look at that, in the other words, a group of words that express a fact or a thought is also called as sentences. Okay students, once again look at that, both the columns, try to read them aloud. In column A, I have written some groups of words. Sri Lanka island is, Seema lesson, like brother my eye handwriting. These words looks are like meaningless word. We can't understand their meaning. But if you look at the column B, you found the meanings or some sense. Means look at that first sentence. Sri Lanka is an island. Seema reads the lesson. I like my brother's handwriting. Like that, they have a sense and some meaning. Okay, so all these words are called as sentences together. Okay, then look at that. Sentence must contain action word. It means there is a verb. It may be helping verb or a main verb. Okay, so sentence also contains subject, that the door of the action. It means that actually do the action. Some sentences includes an object, that is the person or things that undergoes the action. I think you all know that what are the various part of speech, such as verbs, object, noun, pronoun, etc. Okay, so sentence contain subject, object and the action word. Okay, like that, look at this example. I write a letter. In this given sentence, I is a subject, and which action is done by the subject? Writing. I write means writing is the action done by subject. And what is the object? What is it? A letter. What is it? A letter. A letter is the object. Okay. Then look at that next sentence. Ram and Mohan are busy in their homework. Ram and Mohan both are, means it is a subject. Are is the action word, and the busy in their homework is the object. Okay, look at that next. Here I have given you exercise for you, and in this exercise tick the group of words that the sentences and cross out the ones which are not. Means you have to identify which is the sentence and which is only meaningless group of word. Okay, here I have given you some examples. You should complete it in your notebook. Okay, then we will move forward and look at that type of sentences. First of all, we have seen that what is meant by sentence. Sentence means is a group of words having meaning and a complete sense, which have meaning and complete sense. That is called as sentence. Here now we are going to study type of sentences. Type of sentences. Actually, there are 4 type of sentences. Which are they? First is assertive sentence. We will list it. Assertive or declarative sentence. Second is interrogative sentence. Third is imperative sentence. Fourth is exclamatory sentence. Let's study about sentences. Look at that. First type of sentence is assertive sentence. Assertive means it is the declarative. What is it? What is assertive sentence? Assertive sentence tells us something and ends with full stop. It is a punctuation mark. You know that. Full stop. So here look at that assertive sentence. It tells us something about any subject or anything, and it ends with a full stop. Look at that. My father works at Mumbai. Here this sentence says, tells us that someone's father works at Mumbai. Okay, look at that next sentence. Charles Dickens was a famous British novelist. Here fact is given. Charles Dickens was a famous British novelist. He was from Britain and he was famous novelist. So ideas, facts and things are actually tells us by assertive sentence, and here in the both sentences observe that it ends with a full stop. Okay students, so here we got an idea. Assertive sentence, it means the sentence which tells us something and ends with a full stop. Okay students, let's see the second type of sentence, and that is interrogative sentence. What is it? Interrogative sentence. What is interrogative? What is interrogative type of sentence? Interrogative means it asks a question. It asks a question and ends with a question mark. Look at that mark. Question mark. You are aware of it. Question mark. So when a sentence asks a question to you, it means it is a type of interrogative sentence. It is the interrogative sentence. Look at that example, then you got a clear idea. When is the music festival starting? When, mean it is a WH word which asks a question, which we used to ask to a question. When is the music festival starting? It means here this sentence asks you question and oftenly ends with a question mark. So this belongs to interrogative sentence. Look at that second example. Was Kapil Dev the captain of the team? Here again, here this sentence starts with a helping verb or auxiliary verb, and therefore when these kind of words are at the start of the sentence, then it will become interrogative type of sentence, and at the end there was a question mark. So these both sentences belongs to interrogative sentences. Once again, look at that. Interrogative sentence asks us a question and end with a question mark. Okay, students, let's see. Look at that third type of sentence, and that is imperative sentence. What is it? Imperative sentence. What is mean by imperative sentence? Just see. First, we have completed two type of sentence. Just remind it well. Assertive sentence. What is it? Assertive means it tells us something, ends with a full stop. Interrogative, it asks a question, ends with a question mark. Okay? So now we will go to the imperative sentence. Imperative. What is a imperative? It gives a command or an advice or make a request, and they often end with a full stop like assertive, but they start with a verb. They start with a verb, and therefore they are said to be imperative sentence. Okay, student, listen once again. It gives a command, means someone order, an advice, okay, or make a request. Then this sentence ends with a full stop, start with a verb. Okay, we often heard that request. We often heard here that actually advices from our mother, our father, from our elder ones, okay, from our teachers. They command us, they advise us, they request us, like that. So these sentences belongs to imperative sentences. Look at that two examples. Give me a book. Give me a book. Here this sentence start with a verb, and it is quite a request. Give me a book. Okay, student. So it is belongs to a imperative sentence. Look at that next one. Please go home. Please, here request. This word said us that it is a request. Please go home. It means this sentence is also start with a verb and ends with a full stop. This sentence also belongs to a imperative sentence. Alright, look at that next sentence. Exclamatory sentence. This is the last type of sentence. This is the last type. Exclamatory. Exclamatory means what? It shows us strong feeling and ends with an exclamation mark. When sometime in a group of words that shows us strong feeling, oh no, what a fine shot, like this. So these sentences are belongs to exclamatory sentences. Means when the strong feelings were expressed in the sentences, then those sentences belongs to a exclamatory sentences, and they usually begin with the words like a what and how. What or how? How big elephant was. Ooh, okay, and at the end there was an exclamatory mark. At the end there was a exclamation mark. Look at that mark here. Okay, so students, let's see the example first. What a fine shot it was. What a fine shot. Look at that. This sentence starts with a usually what and ends with a yes exclamation mark. So this sentence belongs to exclamatory sentence. Look at that second one. What a genius Ramanujan was. Ramanujan. Oh, what a genius. Genius mathematician. What a genius Ramanujan was. And therefore it expresses strong feelings and strong sayings. And it was also belongs to a exclamatory sentence. Okay, student, I hope you all have got an idea and understood what are the type of sentences. Once again we will repeat it. First, we have seen assertive sentence or declarative sentence. It tells something and ends with a full stop. Second one, interrogative. It is you can easily identify it. by the it asks a question and ends with a question mark. Okay, though it is starts with a WH word or with the auxiliary verb. Then imperative, easy to understand. Imperative means start with a verb and ends with a full stop. It may be request, advice or command. Okay, exclamatory, it is also easy type because there is a exclamation mark at the end. Just at the look at the end of the sentence, there is a exclamation mark. So, and it expresses strong feelings and strong emotions were expressed in this way, and therefore it is also called as exclamatory sentence. Okay students, look at that. Here exercise number 2, write what is the type of given sentences. Exercise, write what is the type of given sentences. Here I have given you 10 sentences. Look at that sentence. You have to mention what type of that sentence belongs to. Okay, I was on a ship in 1989. Then second sentence is, who is the first woman to fly an aeroplane? Look at that end of sentence. That will suggest you what is the type of sentence. Look at that third one. A kingfisher lays 7 eggs at a time. It is also, look at that sentence quietly. Then look at that fourth. Please put away these cartoons. Look at that sentence and it starts. It will show you, it will indicate you what kind of this sentence was. Okay, what a great teacher he is. Look at that sentence once again students. At the last there is an exclamatory mark, so it will indicate you what is it. Okay, look at that sixth one. It is 1 kilometer wide. It is also easy one. Look at that seventh. How amazing the Ellora caves are. So this is also easy to you. And eighth one, the king's ministers are clever. Ninth one, stop talking. It starts with a verb. You will got an idea. What is it? Okay. Who left the fridge open? And this is the last sentence for you in your exercise. Please do this exercise properly in your notebook and write what are the types of these given sentences. Here we are going to end our session. Thank you students. Hope you all have understood it very well.